See, till now we have learned that if the reporting verb is in past tense, then we change the tense of the sentence written between inverted commas, right? But if the sentence written between inverted commas is a general truth, like this sentence, the sun rises in the east. So this is a general truth. This is happening now also, right? So even if the reporting verb is in past tense, we don't change the tense of the sentence. See the sentence. The teacher said, so this is past tense, reporting verb is in past tense. The sun rises in the east, this is general truth. So answer will be, the teacher said, this is indirect speech. The teacher said that, yes, this capital letter will change into small letter. The sun rises in the east. So this is also V1, first form of the verb. This is also first form of the verb. So we don't change if it is a general truth. Second thing, if the sentence written between inverted commas states tells about some historical event, like this, India became free in 1947, right? So then also, even if the reporting verb is in past set, then also we don't change the tense here. See, this is V2, so this is also V2, right? Okay, now third, if the sentence written between inverted commas is a time clause, you must have read about clauses, noun clause, adjective clause, adverb clause. And this time clause is a part of adverb clause, which defines like when the action happened, right? So for that you should know that in time clause, which all conjunctions we use. So when is also a conjunction which we use while writing time clause. So if the sentence written between inverted commas is a time clause, right? So then also we don't change the tense. Generally we don't change the tense, right? See here. He said, when we lived in Bombay, we often went to beach. So here also we are writing, he said, when we lived in Bombay. We are not changing. This is second form. This is also second form, right? We often, again here went is second form. So went only we are writing, right? Sometimes, if possible, that you have to see according to the sentence. Second form of the verb, simple past, we change it to past perfect. If possibility is there, right? So this V2 we write had plus third form, right? But if the sentence written in past continuous tense, we don't change into past perfect continuous tense. Otherwise we do it. But if the sentence written between inverted commas is a time clause, we don't do it, right? Now see these interrogative sentences, right? In interrogative sentences, which is given in any interrogative sentence which is given in inverted commas, there will be a question mark. So that means that is an interrogative sentence, right? Now see, in interrogative sentences what happens? If the question starts with any WH word or how, right? Otherwise how also comes under WH words. So if the question starts with WH word, conjunction that we don't use, same WH word we use. At place of we were using that, so conjunction at place of conjunction that, we use this same word. If it is who, we will use who. If it is which, we will use here which with small w. If it is how, we will use how. Now see the sentence. She said to me, reporting verb also will change. See this, said and said to will change into asked. If number of question has been asked only one, if one question has been asked, we use asked, and if questions asked are more, then we use inquired of, right? So this said to will change into asked. She asked me. As it is, we are writing this who. Yes, tense will change. This is V1, simple present. So this will change into V2. Simple present will change into simple past. Same rules we will follow. Only conjunction I am explaining you. So we are writing same WH word. Taught, pronouns also we will change. This you will change according to this, right? So who taught me English, right? Now see this second sentence. If WH word is not there or how is also not there. So see this, now question starts with is. If question starts starts with any other helping verb, is, am, are, has, have, any helping verb, not WH word, then we don't write this WH word. What we write? We write whether or if. Conjunction whether or if we write, and then we write the sentence. Now see this. She said to her, so we will write she asked her servant. So we have added this here now. We can use whether or we can use if, right? Now this sentence will change into a simple sentence. T, right? Is we will change into was. This is V1, we are changing into V2. The tea was ready for me. Whether tea was ready for me, right? Because we are not writing question mark here now. So sentence will change into a simple sentence, right? Now see these imperative sentences. In imperative sentences, always there is a command or there is a request, or the sentence will start with please, right? So there, reporting verb said or said to changes to, if it is an order, commanded, ordered, warned, and there are other words also, right? And if the sentence starts with please, yes, then we write requested, right? Or depends on the sentence, it can be advised also, it can be suggested also, right? If at place of said it is say, it will be then commands, requests, orders, so accordingly, right? Now see this sentence, the teacher said to me, stand up on the bench. So it's an order, right? You cannot write your request. If it is please, then it will be request. So the teacher ordered me, right? Now we will remove this comma, inverted commas. We will not write that conjunction that or WH word. Here in imperative sentences, we will write to. The teacher ordered me to stand up on the bench, right? Only this verb will write with to. Generally it starts with a verb, pronoun is missing in commands and requests, right? Then see the second sentence, the teacher said to me, now here please is there, so we will write here, the teacher requested me, right, to collect the notebooks, fine? Now you see these exclamatory sentences, there you will see this sign of exclamation, right? So if like the word aha or hooray is written, right? So you will write at place of said, you will write exclaimed with joy, right? And if it will be ah or alas, right? So you will write at place of said, you will write exclaimed with sorrow. If it is oh, what, how, the sentence starts like this. So you will write exclaimed with surprise, right? If it is sorry, so you will write at place of said, you will write exclaimed with regret. Now see this sentence. They said, hooray, we have won the match. So shows happiness. So they exclaimed with joy that, now those tenses we will change, right? If it will be said, so tenses we will change. They have won the match. This is present perfect. So we are changing that they had won the match. Past perfect. We are changing present perfect into past perfect tense.